There is a silent habit many of us do for hours every single day that could be harming our heart with an impact that some scientists compare to smoking 15 cigarettes. It's a shocking thought, isn't it? This habit is quiet, it's unassuming, and it has woven itself so deeply into the fabric of our modern lives that we barely even notice it. The culprit I'm talking about is prolonged, uninterrupted sitting. Now, before a single ounce of guilt or worry sets in, I want you to take a deep breath. This is not about scolding or finger wagging. This is a conversation about understanding, empowerment, and discovering a simple, gentle switch that can protect your precious heart and fill your days with more vitality. Hello, my name is Dr. Emily Hart, and it is my absolute privilege to be here with you today. My passion is to take the often confusing world of health science and turn it into practical wisdom that we can use to live longer, stronger, and more joyful lives. Before we dive in, I'd love to know where you're joining me from today. Please tell me in the comments below. I find it so wonderful to see our community of strong, vibrant women connecting from all corners of the world. And if you find this conversation helpful, please consider subscribing so we can continue this journey of wellness together. So let's talk about what's really happening inside our bodies when we sit for long stretches of time. To understand it, I want you to imagine your circulatory system is like a beautiful, free-flowing river. When you're walking, moving, or even just standing, the water in that river is sparkling and active. Your large muscles, especially the powerful ones in your legs and glutes, are constantly contracting and relaxing. Think of them as a second heart, actively helping to pump blood back up towards your actual heart, keeping the current moving briskly. The river is healthy, full of oxygen, and it nourishes every part of the landscape it touches. But when we sit down for an hour, then 2, then 3, that vibrant river begins to change. The current slows. The water becomes still, almost stagnant, like a pond on a windless day. Your second heart in your legs is completely switched off. This has 3 immediate and crucial effects on your heart health. First, your circulation becomes sluggish. Your heart, now working all on its own without that muscular help from your lower body, has to pump harder to push blood through this quiet system. Over time, this can contribute to higher blood pressure. Second, the way your body handles sugar changes dramatically. Active muscles are hungry for fuel. They pull sugar from your bloodstream to use as energy. But idle muscles don't need that fuel. So after a meal, if you're sitting, that sugar lingers in your bloodstream, which can lead to energy crashes and, over the long term, increase your risk for type 2 diabetes. And third, the very health of your blood vessels is affected. The smooth, flexible linings of your arteries stay healthy, with the gentle ebb and flow of good circulation. In a stagnant system, things can get a little sticky, making it easier for plaque to build up. It's a silent process, one we don't feel happening moment to moment. But while this affects everyone, there's a very specific reason why our bodies, as women in our 60s, 70s, and beyond, become particularly sensitive to this stagnant river effect. We're going to explore exactly why that is right now. Our bodies are incredible, and they carry the beautiful stories of our lives. As we move into our 60s and beyond, they go through natural important changes, and understanding them is the key to working with them, not against them. One of these changes is a natural slowing of our metabolism. This is completely normal. However, prolonged sitting slows it down even further, creating a double impact that can make maintaining a healthy weight feel more challenging. More importantly, we experience a gradual, age-related loss of muscle mass, a process called sarcopenia. These are the very muscles we need to keep our second heart pumping and to effectively manage our blood sugar. When we sit for long periods, we're essentially telling these crucial muscles that they're not needed, which can accelerate this decline. Our daily routines can also shift. Perhaps you've retired, giving you more well-deserved time for reading, for connecting with family online, for enjoying a favorite television series, or for hobbies like knitting or painting. These are wonderful, soul-enriching activities, but they all share one thing in common. They are often done while sitting down. We can inadvertently create a perfect storm where our natural physical changes are amplified by our daily patterns. And here's something that might truly surprise you. Research has found that for postmenopausal women, every extra hour spent sitting each day can be linked to a measurable decrease in bone density in the hip. It's not just about our heart or muscles. Even our very bones are crying out for us to move. Isn't that incredible? I'd be curious to hear if that's as surprising to you as it was to me when I first learned about it. So we see the problem and we understand why it's so important for us right now. But the good news, the truly wonderful news, is that the solution isn't about running marathons or spending hours at the gym. It's about something far simpler, something we can weave into our day almost effortlessly. It's called the movement snack, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. The movement snack. I just love this term because it perfectly captures the idea. Small, satisfying bursts of movement that nourish your body throughout the day, just like a healthy snack nourishes you between meals. This isn't about adding another stressful to-do to your list. It's about transforming the little moments of waiting that you already have into opportunities for self-care. It's about breaking the spell of uninterrupted sitting. Let me give you a few simple, gentle examples. First, there's the kettle squat. No, you don't need a kettlebell. I'm talking about the kettle you use for your tea. The next time you're waiting for it to boil, or for something to warm up in the microwave, use that minute or two. Stand in front of a sturdy counter, holding on for a little balance and support. Place your feet about shoulder width apart, and simply lower your body as if you're about to sit down in a chair. Go down only as far as feels comfortable for you. The most important thing is to listen to your body, and holding on to the counter isn't cheating. It's a smart way to stay safe and supported. Then use your leg muscles to slowly rise back up to standing. Do this 5 or 6 times. You are waking up the largest muscles in your body. Next, try the commercial break march. If you're enjoying a television show, the commercial breaks are your built-in wellness timer. The moment they come on, stand up. You don't have to go anywhere. Just march gently in place. Lift your knees, swing your arms softly. You're not training for the Olympics. You're just turning that river from a stagnant pond back into a flowing stream. Then there's the phone call pacer. We all spend time on the phone, catching up with the people we love. Make a new rule for yourself. If the phone rings, you stand up. If you can, pace gently around the room as you talk. It's amazing how many steps you can get in during a lovely 10-minute conversation with a friend or your grandchild. Your body will thank you, and your loved one on the other end won't even know you're doing it. These tiny actions might seem too small to matter, but the science behind their impact is truly remarkable. The changes in your body don't take weeks or months to begin. They start happening almost instantly. Let's talk about what you can expect to feel right away. What happens in your body the very moment you stand up from your chair and do a few gentle squats or march in place for 2 minutes. It is like flipping a whole series of wonderful switches. The first and most immediate change is in your blood sugar. Your large leg muscles, now awake and active, immediately call out for fuel. They begin to pull sugar right out of your bloodstream to use for energy. This single action helps to flatten that big spike in blood sugar that can happen after you eat, preventing the resulting energy slump and brain fog that so many of us experience in the afternoon. You'll feel more stable, more clear-headed, and have more consistent energy. Simultaneously, you are sending a wake-up call to your entire circulatory system. That sluggish blood begins to flow more freely again. With every step you take, you are helping to push it back towards the heart and lungs to be reoxygenated. More of that precious oxygen reaches your brain, which is why even a 60-second break to move can feel like it clears the cobwebs away, boosting your focus and your mood. You're also doing something incredible for the long-term health of your blood vessels. This gentle, regular movement encourages them to stay flexible and responsive. Think of it as a gentle daily yoga class for your arteries and veins, keeping them toned and healthy. The real magic here is in the frequency. It's not about the intensity of the workout. It is about the simple, powerful act of repeatedly breaking the period of sitting. You are sending a signal to your body over and over again throughout the day that you are active, you are vibrant, and you are not on the sidelines. This simple act of breaking up our sitting time is one of the most powerful tools we have in our wellness toolkit. It's not just about avoiding a risk. It's about actively building a more resilient, energetic, and joyful future. So you feel the benefits instantly, but how do these tiny moments add up to protect you for decades to come? It comes down to one secret that the fitness industry often gets wrong. The great secret to lifelong health, the one that we so often miss in a world that shouts about extreme diets and intense workouts, is this: consistency is profoundly more powerful than intensity. A gentle 2-minute movement snack every hour is dramatically better for your overall heart health, your metabolism, and your energy levels than one grueling, stressful hour at the gym once a week. It's about the small, steady currents, not the occasional crashing flood. You are the expert on your own body. You have the power, right now, to begin weaving this gentle, life-giving habit into the beautiful fabric of your day. This is not about a drastic overhaul of your life. It is about a tender act of self-care, about reclaiming your vitality one small, loving step at a time. It's about honoring the amazing body that has carried you through your entire life and giving it the gentle movement it craves to carry you beautifully into the future. So here is my simple invitation to you today. After this video ends, the next time you get up to make a cup of tea, try 1 or 2 of those gentle kettle squats while you wait. That's it. That single mindful act is the first step in a powerful new relationship with your health. Thank you so much for spending this precious time with me. If this message resonated with you, I would be so grateful if you would share it with a friend, a sister, or any woman in your life who you care about. Let's create a ripple of wellness and empowerment that touches us all. I'm Dr. Emily Hart, and I want to remind you that every small, gentle step you take is a beautiful and powerful investment in your own vibrant future. Be well.